Okay, so this is more of a talk video, not really a makeup video, but I'm doing my makeup while I'm talking because this is the time I have to talk. And you know what? Let me tell you about some issues here, okay? Y'all know I got some deep fucking rooted fucking trauma I'm working through. Well, get this. You, of course, you know about, do you know about the Catholic Church and the pedophilia and the, you know, they have rituals. It's really, really, I can't even get into it, but if you know, you know what they do. And like this had come out a few years ago, even. And it was like, um, did people just not care about that? Like, what? What? Why is the Catholic Church still even operating? Like, and people go. Okay, so the church that's near me, that ironically enough, I was forced into as a child, which tormented me every day. So, no surprise here. Um, when I really get down deep, oh, no wonder. My parents freely gave my soul into a literal satanic pedophilia fucking thing. And I know what you're saying. You don't need to necessarily believe there's a thing as Satan or whatever, but they do. So that's all that matters in this situation. These priests, the cardinal, they are in the business of, it's not just, oh, this may have happened a little here or a little over there in that one. This is a thing. This is what they do. It's like their actual thing. And they have so many followers who literally just blindly follow. Now, me being, I was baptized into this, and then I was like forced into a lot of it as a kid, and it was really, really, it just did not sit with me. It did not sit well with me, and like trying to basically get out of anything that had to do with the Catholic Church, like pretty much I'm a glitch in the matrix. I don't know what happened, but this really explains a lot because um, with all this child trafficking, like, don't let them fool you. Do not let them fool you. They know exactly what's going on. And they're going to cover themselves up with like barbecues and fucking fish fries and they need your tithing. Like, have you ever really thought about that, or do you just do it? Like, does anyone really ask why am I expected to do all this shit? Like, I don't know. Like, for me, I questioned everything from day one. And I was the only one that did. And I kept trying to tell everyone, no, I don't want to be a part of this. It seems really weird. Like, I don't think I ever used the word evil. Not a comfortable feeling, I didn't get a comfortable feeling. I didn't get a good feeling. Let's just say that as a kid, going into the church, like, I don't know, shit was fucking weird to me. I never like found a belonging place. It was just strange. Okay, it was a strange place. I never put my kids into a Catholic school. I never would. They are a bunch of just brainwashing, satanic fucking baby fucking rapers. I mean, these motherfuckers are sick. And I can't believe that these random public people are really just into it like that. Like, are you really into this? Like, you really want to donate your time and money to supporting these disgusting old geezy ass pedophiles, sicko fucking creeps? Like, this is really what you support? That is basically how I'm like, when I hear about people, attending the Catholic Church, and I think, well, if not wanting to support old men raping young toddlers makes me a weirdo, let me just go ahead and be a weirdo, okay? Because this shit is not right. This shit is not okay. And I wish people would wake up, and they're about to. They're about to. Yeah, they're about to. People. So I am just, I want people to like really actually shut the Catholic Church down, you know? The shit they do, did you notice the cardinal, or is it the pope? Like, I don't know all their terms or whatever, but did you notice that, oh wait, I'm looking for mascara. Where the fuck is the one I want? Okay, yeah, right in front of my face. You seen the dude, it's either the Pope or the Cardinal, whatever the fuck his name is. He wears these weird white robes, and the he's got these bright red shoes that he wears. Go ahead and Google what is the Pope's bright red shoes made out of. And it's not just the Catholic Church. No, it's not just the Catholic Church. It's the Catholic Church. It's Hollywood. It's the England royalty. And the U.S. government. Mm-hmm. The Illuminati, they call them. So I think what we need more of is, believing these kids that are getting tortured. Because I remember when I was in school, I do remember, like, I'm not saying what was going on. But there was a guy, I do remember one of the priests from our school, because like every Catholic school has like what, like 6 priests or something? Who knows? But like, um, I do remember like doing mass ritual, like mass stuff. Like, that was a thing. Like, we did that. It wasn't just going to school to learn science and shit. Like, that was like a big part of our day. And I do remember there was altar boys, and um it's like sometimes there's only 2 of them. And if you think there's like 2 priests and 2 altar boys, like, and I know like it was more of an all after school activity to be an altar boy. So I don't know if sometimes after school, if they were there, altar boys were there with the priests until parents would pick the kids up after work. And the way that these priests have an ability to control the people's brains, it's called MK Ultra brain programming. Please look that up. I'm no expert, but what they do is apparently when they can traumatize a child deep enough, a part of their personality splits in their brain so that like regular times they're not even remembering stuff, and then they remember stuff when they're there. And the priests can like trigger them to get back to that brain space. That's where the rapes happen, that's where the pedophile shit happens, that's where all that nasty shit happens. And they're they're being tormented, and using that part of their brain. And then it's like they can just be regular. And they were saying like the priest or whoever can shut it off before it's, oh, little Timmy's parents are here, oh, he learned so much today about standing there holding something, he really learned about walking over there halfway through, and that practice took 2.5 hours. I mean, come on. And they can use a bell or a certain word or a sound to take them back to that place, and then they shut them out of it. It's called splitting and dissociation, and they also call it going over the rainbow bridge, where they go to another part in their brain. So it's like they don't recall that on a normal. They don't talk about it because they don't recall it. It's very deep, subconscious, unconscious programming done. But any of us who's been mentally and emotionally abused know exactly that that's possible. It is a thing. And I have to just try to speak out and make people aware of this, These kids need somebody to speak up. And it gets even worse. The fact that I just lose my hairbrush, it's like, it's so ridiculous. I always do. I never get a chance to brush my hair. I'm an absolute wreck. Well, anyways, I'm not going to go into all the gory details, but I mean, I've heard some of the kids describing it as if he was just breathing, like when they get them alone in a room, that these men are just oozing and breathing like huffy, just like sexual. They want to devour them. It's disgusting. It's like a real disgusting, predatory sickness. And all of the people are just giving their money and supporting this, and it just doesn't make sense. Like, stop supporting that. But no one wants to listen, and it's like, how sick really are people, that they just don't care? I mean, family included, and I'm the black sheep of the family because I step away. I step away from all of this. Okay? I denounce it. But I also believe I've had several curses and hardships because of going through that. So it's pretty fucked. Been really thirsty since going through all of this. And I do remember when that all came out. And I don't really talk to my family much, but at this point in time, we were still seeing each other maybe twice a year, if that. And we did talk a little bit about, the school we all went to, because everybody went to the school and the church. Like, there was 8 amongst my dad and his brothers and sisters. So they all went to the school. I went to the school, my brother, like the whole family was all raised in this Catholic school. And like, I was the only one who went against anything, like from the fucking start. I didn't want to go since, even when I went in 1st grade. I was happy at my school, my kindergarten school in the lake. Public, and then I went there and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know, I just cried every day. I did not want to be there. I think my soul knew I didn't want to be there more than I really even did, because it's not like there's anything super wrong going on in any of the classrooms per se. I mean, the teachers were probably nice enough, but I don't know, you guys. It's just that feeling when you don't want to be somewhere. And they teach you to go against this feeling is what they do. To not trust your inner feelings, stuff like that, to get you to do what they want. And that's with anything. That's with anybody doing shit like that. But back to what I was saying. I remember my aunts, a couple uncles, my dad, my grandma, and I. There was a little bit of conversation about, oh yeah, the school we went to, there was, I wish I had a hairbrush. Wow, look at that. There it is. Crazy. So, and this isn't really a get ready with me video. I'm really just trying to have a serious talk here. But since I have my kids, I don't really have time. But they said they did want me to do my makeup and my hair. So he's sitting down there being good. I know he likes it when I try to look a little bit better, I just got back from doing this with my kid again. This is what I absolutely hate. They want me to... They'll be like, oh, where's your lipstick? You should put on black cherry. Oh, do your hair. And then when I go attempt to do this stuff, there's like a huge issue downstairs that I have to go attend to. And then there I am, and I'm like, hey, I thought we were going to go outside and play. You know, I thought you were going to be good so I can get ready and put clothes on to go out. It's like, this is the single parenting problem here. If there was an awesome dad to hang out with the kid and have a nice time, I mean, he deserves attention. It's not his fault that his dad walked out on us and just fucking won't even come back and be anything to help. It's so dumb. It's like the worst thing. Because now I got my kid mad at me. It's like I can't keep up, you know? I feel like I'm just drowning every day from this. Like, I literally am under so much pain and stress from this shit that I wouldn't be surprised if it did kill me. And that's why I'm speaking out about a lot of stuff, because these victims deserve to be spoken out for. Truly do. And I think I was trying to get back into the conversation with about my family. And I was like, well, why do you continue to go there knowing that happened? And then it's always like, oh, that was just the one guy, and that was just the one kid. That was just that one time. But it wasn't, though. That's just the one time you're hearing about. And even if it was just one, I mean, this is somebody your kids go to school with every day. You drop your children off at this place. And just knowing that there's even people there that, like, participate in that, wouldn't you as a parent just be like, oh, you know what? I don't think we're going to put my kid there, especially if they say they don't like going. I don't know, but so it just makes me think the parents were brainwashed. Everybody is. They really just think it's okay. Is there ever going to be any hope for my hair? Probably not. I'm trying. I just want to be healthy. I feel this radiation is really having a negative effect on me. I feel the isolation, and not this social isolation that's going on now. I feel this own isolation of mine that's always been, that no one will hug me, no one will love me. This all stems back, I believe, from my baptism. And I never went along with any of that. And I think they're really fucking with me. So this is why, I got to do my best to speak up for these victims. It could have been anybody. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, or 4 that may have only came out. It doesn't matter. It should just with one. I mean, do you really not have anything better to spend your money on? It's like these people, they go to this church every freaking Sunday, give their money to the church, and they don't question, like, oh, some of your priests do this. Oh, not that one. So it's okay. Well, it was just that one. I mean, people are really fucked in the head if this is just, it's kind of like, hey, wake up. Can you wake up? It's happening. They're doing this. They're doing it. And they're doing even worse. And I can't understand why people aren't being more caring about this. So here I am talking about it. Like I said, it wasn't even supposed to be a get ready with me. And in fact, I gotta hop off here because I do need to make a lipstick tutorial. But you know what? This is a serious issue worth speaking about. So let's stop the child trafficking. Okay, let's put an end to this. I hope they don't punish me for speaking about this. This video may be banned. You know, I don't fear the Reaper. I don't know what else to say. So it's whatever. But I got to really work at repairing my own issues, you know, getting ready for New Earth. But please take the time to Google what I was talking about. Google the red shoes of the Cardinal, the Pope. Yeah, Google some stuff. This art. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna go do the mom thing.